Idea to Book by Kim Becker. Have you ever wondered how a book is made? It takes a lot of people to make a book. It can take months or even years for a book to go from an idea to a finished product. A book begins when an author comes up with an idea for a book. Authors get ideas in different ways. They may get ideas from their own lives, from watching the world around them, or from reading. Next, an author may plan the book by making an outline. Sometimes authors do research to gather information. They may read books or articles, they may interview people or visit places. Then the author begins to write. Authors may write for months or years to finish a manuscript. A manuscript is the text an author produces for publication. Sometimes authors make many changes or even start over during the writing process. Finally, the author sends the completed manuscript to a publisher. If the publisher decides to publish the book, the author works with an editor. An editor reads the manuscript. Then he or she recommends changes to improve the book. A copy-editor reads the manuscript to correct any grammatical errors. After an author makes the suggested changes, a designer may decide how the book will look. The designer may choose the size, shape, and type styles for the book. Some pictures book authors create their own illustrations. If not, an illustrator is chosen to create pictures for the book. First, the designer or illustrator decides what scenes to illustrate. He or she plans what pictures should go on which pages. Next, the illustrator makes sketches of pictures that will go on each page. As they sketch, illustrators decide how the characters and setting will look. They use techniques such as perspective and point of view to clearly show story events. The sketches are sent to the publishing company. The editor makes sure the pictures clearly tell the story. The designer checks how the words and pictures will fit together on the pages. He or she may make suggestions for improving the art. After the design changes are made, the illustrator begins creating the final pictures. The illustrator chooses what tools to use, such as paint, pastels, crayons, or a computer. As the illustrator works, he or she may make many changes to the illustrations. The illustrator may change the colors, the perspective, or the composition of pictures. It may take months to create all the pictures. The finished art is then sent to the publisher. The designer adjusts how the pictures and words fit together on the pages. The completed pages are sent to the printer. Many books are still made into books with paper pages. However, many titles are available as e-books or electronic books. The printer uses huge printing presses to make the pages. Many pages of a picture book can be printed on one big sheet of paper. Printing presses can print thousands of pages in just a few hours. The big sheets of printed pages are then sent to the bindery. Here they are folded into booklets called signatures. The signatures are gathered along with the end papers and stitched together. The bound signatures are trimmed along the edges. Then they are glued into the book cover. The finished books are then sent to the publisher's warehouse. They are stored there until they are purchased by libraries or bookstores. How a book is made. An author writes a manuscript, Then the editor helps the author revise the manuscript and prepare it for publication. A designer often chooses a style for the book and then an illustrator. The illustrator then makes the sketches. The editor and designer check that the words and pictures work together. Then the illustrator creates the final artwork. The designer finishes the pages. The pages are sent to the printer or to be made into an e-book. Then the printer prints the pages. The pages are bound and trimmed. The book cover is added. The books are stored in a warehouse until they are purchased by stores and libraries. E-readers have changed how some books are made. Publishers sell some books as e-books. However, some authors do not use a publisher at all. Instead of sending a manuscript to a publisher, some authors turn their manuscript into e-books themselves. Many websites offer services that help authors convert their manuscripts into an e-reader format. Some websites offer the help of e-book designer who make sure photos and illustrations match the words. Finally, an author's e-book is uploaded to virtual bookstores on the internet. Customers can purchase and download e-books from these websites.